Hello, how are you today? Today I'm going to talk about the laws. You know, laws in the universe world, and they are really important around our goals or something we're trying to build or something we want. It's a part of our life. So we have to know the laws. So today I want to talk about the law of polar opposite. Do you know what is a law of polar opposite? The law of polar opposite, we are using it all the time, either negative or positive. Negative and positive, these two energy in the universe world, we are around or we are using them all the time. But if you're getting negativity around you, do you know what is it? It's for the growth. So if you're trying to get away from the negativity, more we're going to get away from it, more we're gonna receive more. Because these two negative and positive energy they are together, they are living together. We cannot separate them. Only we can get away from or not to have an activity in our life when we become that person. So to become that person, you have to be positive. You have to think positive, you have to feel positive, and you have to take the action positive. So even you're trying to get away from the negativity, and that's what I'm trying to uh, explain. We cannot get away from it until we become that person. So it's a law. It's a law. So what are you trying to achieve or as your goals? Or you're trying to build your goals or something you want, and we have to focus on positive. If your results are or outside your mind, you're getting all the negative results, then do you know what you have to look? Not other people, not the family, not the friends. Most of the time, we're trying to focus on family or friends, and we have to focus on our own mind. We have to focus on our own thoughts. We have to focus on our own feelings. We have to focus on our own actions. Of course, outside the environment, try to keep yourself from the negativity. I know some places we cannot stay away from it because the family and friends, we have to deal with that. But then we have to know how to deal with it. So is environment can be very negative, but then we have to learn how to become what we want. Most of the time, what happens, we are always reacting to the situation. We are reacting to the whatever we don't like. But we have to learn how we can respond, how we can communicate, and that not affecting us, even though we are aware of it. The negativity is not going to help us or is not going to help with my goals, the goals I'm trying to build. So we have to have the awareness first. There is a laws, and then there is all this law is either negative or positive. The negativity comes for our growth, and don't keep your focus on negativity. Keep your focus on what you want. I know this is very, very difficult when you're dealing with the family and friends. It's not easy. But once you start to work on yourself, then you can start to change yourself. You can start to shift yourself, your thoughts, your feelings. But it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Let me tell you that. But once you are aware of it, then you will know how to train yourself, how to shift yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, so you can shift it, even though you are in a negative environment, and but you have to learn how you can shift your thoughts and your feelings and your actions. And most of the time what happens, we're trying to change others, we're trying to uh, change the family or friends, and we're blaming others. Let me tell you, more we're going to do that, more we're going to be in the same situation. So we have to stop doing that, And then we have to start focusing on ourselves, what we want and how we want to feel, and what we are trying to achieve. Just focus on only positive, law of positive. There's so many other laws, we have to follow them. Sometimes we say, I'm very positive person. Most of the time you hear that all the time, I'm very positive person. But positive is not just saying that I'm very positive person, or I do things positive. But there is so many other laws we have to follow. We have to follow law of gratitude. Are we gratitude the things we have, or law of supply? Are we really believing that there's enough in the universe world? So there are so many other laws we have to follow as a positive energy. So if we're not following other laws, and this is the reason sometimes we're not seeing the result, we're trying to build up the business, we're trying to have what we want, but we're not seeing any result, we're not seeing any difference. You know what is the reason? Because we're not following the other laws. As you know, law of negative, positive, that is the main law, of course, negative and positive. But there's so many other laws to follow. We have to follow every step to be a positive person and take the positive action around our goals. So like a law of receiving and giving. If we're not giving enough to the world as a universe world, and how we're going to receive back? So either your service or even follow the law of gratitude. You have to give something to yourself and the universe world to receive something back. This is how we're exchanging the energies. So this is how the whole universe world works. We have to understand these laws. So law of polar opposite, they are all these two energy, negative and positive. They are both energy. They live together, and we always gonna experience that negativity, even though we're trying to be positive. But negativity comes to us to grow. So don't keep your focus. Keeping your focus on the negativity. You have to shift your focus what you want and focus it there, rather than focusing on a negativity, whatever is happening around. So you have to shift that your focus and your thoughts and your feelings on your what you want as your goals. Or I don't know what you're trying to achieve. What are you trying to build your business? Maybe new business, maybe new prospects, more money, or maybe more time, or I don't know. But whatever your goals are, everybody's goals are different. But you have to become that person. You have to start thinking about that person. If you want more money, you have to become that person, go on that frequency level to receive that more money. But that is, again, you have to understand how to give and receive, and how to have more money and more receive more. So you have to follow other laws also, to not just saying I'm very positive person. That is not enough. So you have to follow every law to go through that process. So that's what I'm trying to say. So please don't keep your focus on negativity. Negativity is to grow. So just keep that in yourself, to grow yourself. Because if we're not going to grow, and we're not going to achieve anything, because more we will grow, more we're going to receive more. So this is how it works. If we're not receiving something, that means we don't deserve, or we haven't got that yet. We are not that person yet. So to have something, you have to become that person before you receive something. So it's understanding. It's understanding your mind. You have to understand yourself. So using these laws. So how these laws work with your own mind, and it works within yourself, not outside yourself. So law of polar opposite and negative and positive, these two energy, they are always going to be together. So if you want to be positive, you have to keep your focus, your feelings, your action on the positive, not on the negativity. So, And that's what you have to learn. So I think that's all I wanted to share with you today. So whatever you're trying to achieve, keep your focus there. Doesn't matter how much there's so much going on outside your mind, and shift your focus and your feelings, and try to keep yourself positive, your environment. And I know we have some controls, like watching news or watching the activities. We can control that. I know some of things we cannot, but some of things we can. So try to keep yourself positive as much you can, and not to watch too much like news and what's happening, and that's going to impact your thoughts and your feelings, and that's what you're going to attack. So this law is very important to achieve your goals, law of negative or positive. So start thinking positive around your goals. Start to think and feel and take the action around, and definitely you're going to see the difference. And you have to become that person, whatever you're trying to achieve or have, and give that energy to that, whatever you're trying to have. I think that's all I wanted to share with you today. Law of polar opposite is the most important law, and we're using it all the time with the family, with the friends, the business, the job, or wherever we are. So you have to know how to deal with that negative and positive energy. You have to really learn. And this is what I have learned from my mentor, Bob Proctor. Most of the time we react from the problems or situation. I learned from my mentor, we have to respond, how we can communicate. So I think that's all I want to share with you. So all I'm doing, just sharing this information with you, what I have learned from my mentor, Bob Proctor, and from thinking to result. And hopefully this information can help you. And it's really helping me, and it helped me. And Bob Proctor taught this information more than 60 years. Do you know why he did? Because he worked and still working. So this is the reason I'm sharing with you. You can take the benefit out of this information, but you have to be persistent. You have to take action. And it might seem to be very simple, but what I'm talking about, this is how everything works in the universe world. So you have to know your laws, you have to know your own mind, and start working with together. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me, send the message, and book online, and I'll ask all the questions around the goals. And if you like the YouTube, please leave your comments, and I would love to read your comments. And masterminding is both sides, not just one side. I would like to know your goals. What are you trying to achieve? What is your goals 2023? And if you have any further questions, you can send me the message. I think thank you, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for watching the YouTube. Thank you. Bye.